Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Custom Prophet and we're back here for our Football Manager 24 main save with Wisla Krakow. We've already achieved what we wanted to do, which was to win the league. We're staying on for one more season and we were trying to qualify for the knockouts from the Champions League. We are right at the end of the giant group phase. We're playing Bayern Munich and we have a chance to qualify. I think it's going to be tight, but a draw might be enough to do it. Yeah, folks, it's going to be really tight. We're not that far above the drop zone or the non-getting through to the next round zone, but we're far enough. In fact, we're further. We got more points than the last two seasons did at this stage. So we will see what happens. We might have enough points as we are. We might need to gather some more points, but it's going to be tricky whatever happens against Bayern. So you saw the match against Sporting Lisbon, good draw there. And the problem we've been having is we've been losing players left, right and centre, leaving the club, going to pastures new. I guess they've won the league and they don't care too much. And we played Vidzu in our last league game of the season and lost after taking the lead, Poeta with the goal. Unfortunately, in pre-season, we lost away at Chelsea. It wasn't the worst performance, actually. We had a good few number of shots. We just, well, look at the goalkeeper we had there. We've got an injury currently. We might be able to get him in the side. Bobek, I'm not quite sure. He's got a fractured wrist, 1 to 6 days out. I think it's a bit of a risk. I mean, a fractured wrist is always a worry. Only out for 2 weeks, that seems bad. But you feel for a game like this, it's perhaps important. Let's do that. Let's have a look at the transfers who have left. So one out the door is Jan Bednarak. He is leaving. Rubio also looks like he's going to be out the door. And you look at all these players who have gone. We really are struggling to fill out a squad. So we have started to do something. We have tried very hard to bring players in. And we've got a couple of loanees coming for the rest of the season. Let's have a look at those. Alexandra Sanz, who's a central midfielder, plays slightly ahead of that position. But we might be able to make use of this. Particularly, maybe we go to a single striker. But he looks fabulous. Look at the technique. Look at the first touch. Teamwork, vision, passing maybe could be a bit better. Imagine really high passing with all the rest of that. It would be awesome. He's come on loan from AC Milan. He was at Vidzev previously though. Javi, as he likes to be called, another really good young player. He is joining us from Everton. So he's been on loan in a couple of places, but I think he is going to be a good, solid player to finish things up. So that's pleasing. And Oliver Nielsen is coming on a proper transfer. We're paying £750,000 for this. He is coming from, he's coming from Gornik, which is a bit of a surprise. I thought he was coming from elsewhere. But look at the speed that this guy has. He's doing well in the Polish First Division, which is not the top division, but he did well last year as well. So I think he's definitely someone who can provide a little bit of more down the right side, particularly if we're losing Rubio. Right, we'll have a look at the. This is the league table. So we are sitting in 21st currently. Everyone has played 7 matches. We are on 10 points. So you look down, there's not that many teams that can catch us. So these teams, Lazio, they can't catch us, but Celtic, I mean, if they did really well, could potentially catch us. We've got a -4 goal difference, which is the slight problem here. We need to improve our goal difference. We really do. Losing 3-0 did not help our cause at all. But looking at Bayern's results, they're kind of guaranteed something. They'd like to get through this round, but they lost to Man City. Yeah, that's not. But drew away at Partheno. That feels like a poor result. Lost at home to Sporting. So you feel there is a bit of a chance there against them. Let's get out there and play this game, folks. Right, the big problem we had was in goal. We're going to try Bobek in goal. This might be a massive mistake, but we have got a young goalkeeper on order. We've put a bid in. I think it's close to being accepted. We'll see what happens with that. Although that's saying I didn't see anything about the bid. I wonder whether they've rejected it. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, team that's coming out. Rusnak and John Jules lead the line. Carlos, Click, Poeta and Marcello across the midfield. Hall, Vidal, Feeney and Garitano in defence, with Bobek coming back from injury when it really matters. Let's go and give Bayern Munich hell. Imagine getting through this. That would be so good. And then who knows what you could do then. Looks like it's a bit chilly. Well, it's going to be in our favour. So let's see if we can put them under the cosh. Here's Click. Oh dear. Nicely done, Carlos, round the corner. We know what we've done in the past. We've started really well and we almost scored there. Alphonso Davies still playing for Bayern. Looking down this side, causing a bit of chaos. Koch. Nobody there. Oh, it's into the bottom of the corner. And so well done. Down the other end, we probably should have scored. The ball came in. We didn't get our foot to the end of it. And then look at this. I guess, what do you do? Close them down a bit better, maybe. But, that's what you get. Quality finishing. Poeta taking the corner. Here's John Jules into Poeta, into Feeney. He's not going to have a shot, are you? Morsi! Oh, is that going to count? 1-1. It's huge. Morsi with the goal. Oh, that's going to be so important, potentially. John Jules, we worked it so nicely here. Poeta saw the pass onto Feeney. I thought he was going to shoot, but didn't have chance. And, yeah, we make the most of a little deflection, but we're taking it. And what does that do to us? That's going to put us on 11 points and push us kind of towards the likes of Galatasaray and up the table a bit. There we go. Into 20th we drop. But here is Bayern. 42 minutes on the clock. Kimmich. Just such good players. And the goalkeeper keeps it out. Does outstandingly there. And they're pushing again because they know they need to get the win if they're wanting to. Just wide. If they're wanting to get into the Champions League. So, what's happening? Can we? I don't think we can see at this point. Well, let's go and talk to. Yeah, Bayern are going to. Let's just pause that for a second. Let's take stock, folks. Take stock. Scores. HSV are now back down to 2-1. Milan ahead of them. That feels important. Although, actually, in Milan are right behind us, which isn't great. And I think we want that one to be a draw. Parthenope have not played yet. Celtic, they're 1-0 up against Manchester United. There's a surprise. Freiburg are losing in their match against Barcelona. So, yeah, it's all going on. We feel we do need to keep this, otherwise we could be in a bit of trouble. Right, let's see what happens. See if we can fashion a couple of chances. So we've taken Carlos off. We brought Sainz on. I'm slightly concerned with some of the results that are maybe popping up. Celtic being up in their match, that might be a real problem for us. But as things stand, we're in a good position. If we lose this, though, we're not going to be in such a good position. Here is Marcello. John Jules. Oh, that could have been the one. Folks. Click. He's got a bit of an injury. What do we do about that? He's hampered. Do we bring on Oswarek? I mean, that's a big risk. He is nothing like Click. Come on. Let's do this. Oh, there we go. It's the point. And that point is going to be absolutely vital. So, let's have a look at that, because in the end, Celtic drew with Manchester United. A late goal for Manchester United has put Celtic out of the positions. I mean, that would have been horrific. AC Milan, we finished above AC Milan. That is just brilliant. Even though they beat HSV 4-1, it was not enough. We end up above them. We are sitting currently in 20th, and you look behind. So could we potentially drop? So if Parthenope won, Madrid won, that's all that can catch us. I think we've guaranteed ourselves a Champions League knockout game, folks. I think we have. There we go. We have secured playoff spots. I mean, I'm pleased with that. I don't care what anyone says. I'm pleased with it. We get £797,000 there. Absolute brilliant. Yes, Poeta's going to be missing the next match. Looks like Hall as well, which is, we're going to have to try and put a side together. Let's just go on just a second, and we'll see whether we've got a draw, whether we know a little bit more in a second. Just get the final results in the knockouts, or in the league phase. So here is the other side of the draw. I'm not sure if our position within the little division means that we'll be playing one of those who finished higher up. I'm not entirely sure, but let's see these results and see what happens. Interesting results. So Parthenope got a draw there. Is that going to be enough for them against Espanyol? Because they were close by us. Looking at other results, Brentford, I didn't even see them in there. 1-0 victors. Late goal for Brentford. Where did they finish? So, Brentford must have finished in there somewhere. Where are they? They finished in 8th. Wow, ahead of City, ahead of Madrid, Newcastle, Bayern Munich, Roma, Krakow as well. I mean, potentially we could be up against a really tough opposition. Or we could play Freiburg or Parthenope. I'd just like a winnable game, in all honesty. But looking at this, yeah, Espanyol they could have got in if they'd have beaten Parthenope. Could have done it. Freiburg just qualifying. If we'd have lost, we would have finished 23rd on 10 points. So all would not have been lost. As it stands, we could potentially play. We might have shot ourselves in the foot, because Bayern Munich would have been up there. Brentford would have been in there. And I'd take Brentford over Bayern Munich. I don't know about you. Another £500,000. I mean, this Champions League malarkey is brilliant. We just get money. Money for doing nothing. But I mean, it's amazing to be involved at this stage in the Champions League. It's amazing to have £43 million in the bank. That's utterly mad. And we know now the knockout phase, it's not far away. We're going to play playing that very, very soon. Draw will be on the 4th of February. So that's quite a long way in the distance. Obviously, we're going to be doing our very, very best to... Oh no, it's not. We're in January as it stands. Let's go forward to the 4th. There we see we've got new players coming in. Excited about that. I think we will possibly accept the loan offers for Jalanowski. But let's have a look now at the squad. So we've got Sounds, Silva and Javi. Let's get Javi registered. Right, here we go, folks. This is going to be fun. We are here in the Champions League knockouts. Start that draw. Who could we potentially get? We are unseeded, presumably. We are one of the unseeded titles. So we can basically draw Monaco, Roma, Benfica, Bayern, Porto, City, Newcastle or Madrid. Who would we take out? Let's choose who we wouldn't take. Yeah, we've just drawn with Bayern. They're not on the best form, but I think they're still quite good. City, likewise, don't think we're beating them. Don't think we're beating Real Madrid. Those three, I think, no. The rest of them are all hard, but I feel they're probably all at a similar level. So I'd take any of the rest of them, just not one of those three. It's interesting, AC Milan are unseeded, so there's going to be at least one absolute corking tie in there. But I'd have taken anyone in here if we could have had that. Right, let's advance. Freiburg from the unseeded pot. Who are they getting? It's Monaco. That's one I wanted. Grr. AC Milan against Newcastle. Another one I wanted. Parthenope against Bayern. Okay, that's one of the difficult ties gone. Probably out of the three, that's the one I'd have preferred. Galatasaray. Come on, take Madrid. Yes, it's gone. So it's. I would really not like City. If it had the possibility, I would take any of the other three over City. Sporting over Benfica. That's a fun draw, but one I would have liked. Krakow against Roma. That is a fascinating tie. That is. I love that tie. Roma, so much history, but you feel maybe just a little chink in their armour. Let me know in the comments as we get Lyon against City, Lille against Porto, and those are the draws that we got. So we're going to be playing Roma very shortly. We'll be doing that next up. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Can we get through it? We'll have a quick look at the Roma team so you can make your decisions on that. Looking through their team, who's the big threat? Oh, it's Tammy Abraham. Did we not play Roma? I feel we've played him. So, yeah, Tammy Abraham, going to be very good. Lorenzo Pellegrini, strong midfielder. Been at Roma forever. So, some real quality in that side. And it's a huge squad. Absolute massive squad. But we've got 3 extra players to give us some sort of some options off the bench. I think that's going to be good, and we're going to have a few games sort of to get ready for this game against Roma, and then we'll dive on in. I don't think we've played them before. Maybe we have. We played them last year. That's what I'm thinking about. So we lost over 2 legs against them, but neither of the game was massively awful. Neither of the games was terrible. We were close, as I remember it, and I'm probably misremembering it, but yeah, there we go. Anyway, folks, really interested to hear what you think about that. Have we got a hope to get past Roma? And if we do, we'll be out in the next round, but who the heck knows? If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. See you for the next one. Goodbye.